Hello, Crochet Kings and Crochet Queens. Welcome to another edition of Creative Crochet by Cathy48. I am Cathy. I am a crocheter for many, many years. I absolutely love crocheting. I recently had a chance to talk with my best friend from junior high through high school, and I lost track of her. And we just got back together again, calling her up on the phone, and one of the things we talked about was crocheting when we were like in the 8th grade. And she said, "Do you still do that?" I said, "Yes, I still do it. I make all kinds of things." And we were talking about when we were in the 8th grade, we had home ec at that time. This is back in the 70s. I know I'm dating myself. But we had home economics. They used to have that in school where they teach students how to do all sorts of things, to make a great home. And they used to have, like shop classes where the kids could also make things with tools. But that home ec class, we had a teacher, I'll never forget her. Her name was Miss Grambling. And Miss Grambling, she taught us how to cook, how to sew, and she wanted to teach us like how to make different items, crochet and knit. She was an absolutely wonderful teacher, fantastic teacher. And I told her I had learned to crochet at 12, and at this point I'm 13 years old. And I told Miss Grambling I can crochet, because Miss Grambling, I don't think she wasn't a crocheter, but she was just introducing us to different talents, different artwork. And so I told her, I can do it. I can do it, Miss Grambling. I can crochet. So she said, "Okay, I'll tell you what you do. I'm going to give you this yarn." And I remember it was gray yarn and a hook. "And I want you to make this." And she showed me a picture of this cloak hat that had this brim on it, and you could switch it different ways. At that point, I really didn't know how to read patterns. I'm 13 years old. I didn't know how to read patterns. But I didn't want to let Miss Grambling down, because we were preparing for a program for the open house for parents to come in and see the things we were making. And so I told her I could do it. I can do that. I can make it. Because at that time, I just freestyled. I looked at something and I just recreated it. And I worked on that hat and worked on that hat until I had the hat look exactly the way the picture did. And I gave it to Miss Grambling, and she was so amazed, and she was so proud and so happy. And she hugged me, and she was just so proud of that hat. So it was on display for parents during open house, and that made me feel so confident. Gave me so much confidence. And I think she had me help the other girls with learning how to crochet. So that was a great experience. It's nothing like having a good teacher who encourages you and pushes you to be your best. So yeah, so those are good memories from junior high school. We had the junior high in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade back then, and then high school 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. I don't know if they still have that, different places in the country. But crocheting has been my passion ever since I was 12 years old. And I just love it. I love taking yarn and just recreating it into something beautiful. So I'll let you see some of the things I have been making recently. One of the things is my headband and earrings. I created it with Shaw and a ball. I don't know if I have my Shaw and the ball band, but it's like a peaceful earth. I think the ball band is called Peaceful Earth. I don't see it here. Looking for it so I could show it to you. Shaw on the ball. Oh, I know where it is. It's right under the phone. Shaw and the Ball is hard to find these days. I had to order it online. But it's Shaw and the Ball. I like working with it. I didn't think I would like it, but I do. And the color is this one is Peaceful Earth or Rest. Let's see, I don't have my glasses on, but it's Peaceful Earth. And I got 3 skeins of it. Good price on eBay. Somebody was selling it on eBay. And I made the headband, as I mentioned. Made some earrings. Super easy to do. 3 rounds. Whew, I think it's a size E hook. And the headband, I really was inspired by DOY Jeanette with all of her headbands. Just beautiful, beautiful crocheter. I have some my ponchos. I've been making a lot of ponchos because of the cool season, the winter. And this is one. I have to push back my chair, of course, as usual. This is the one, Peaceful Earth, that I made out of the 3 skeins on my own mannequin to get one. But this is one of the ponchos. I kind of made it with my own design. I don't know. I don't know if you could see it all, but it has fringes at the bottom, and I really like it. I love ponchos. I don't know if it's everyone's style. I'm trying to find a way to show you the whole thing. I don't know if that will even do it. That really won't do it either. But just trying to show you the whole thing. But this is a beautiful poncho that I like, and I made this set. Enjoyed making it, enjoyed working with it. The hardest thing about my ponchos are the fringes. It took forever with the fringes. I put them around a book, cut them, and then put them in half and put them in the hole and tie it up at the end. So very, very beautiful. I like fringes on everything. May have to make some earrings with fringes on them. So that's one of my ponchos that I've been working on. The last time I was working on a hat to go with one of my other ponchos. This is the hat. This is also from Shaw and the Ball. This is a Restful Rainbow. I think it's Restful Rainbow. And I love the colors. It was so easy to work on. And this is the poncho that it goes along with. It was inspired. The pattern is Bagel Days pattern. So the pattern along with the poncho along with the hat. Okay, that's something else. So it has been poncho season. And then I made another poncho. This one is probably like this one and the Peaceful Earth. They're kind of my own pattern from looking at other ponchos patterns. I just kind of, it's real easy. It's just double crochet. This one also is beautiful, and what makes it so beautiful is the yarn. And the yarn is a yarn that I can barely find anywhere. It's, oh gosh, Charm. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the yarn. But it has the little specks in it. Hugie, Lion Brand, Hugie Charm. And I made this one with all of these fringes on it. And as I mentioned, the fringes are just out. They're just out of sight. It's so much to do the fringes. Now, I've also been working on headbands inspired by DOY, Jeanette. And I think it's Crazy Cool Crochet, someone who started making the headbands with the twist. So I started from different types of, and I know Jeanette, she has also the camel ones. Yeah, so I just went crazy making them. Just out of everything I could find, I was making them. This one seems really small. And I made them from all different types of yarn. So this one goes along with the poncho. So and I've been wearing them. I love wearing the headbands. I never thought I would. I cut my hair every other week. And I just thought, oh, a headband on the hair that so short like this. But I love wearing them. I love it because it keeps your ears warm. They're headband ear warmers. And they look really cool. I don't like wearing a whole hat for some reason. So the headbands, they suffice for it. They make it, and I have the yarn stuff everywhere. One other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I've gone in Dollar Tree. I go to different Dollar Trees because I love Dollar Tree. And because I think you get great bargains for, $1. Great bargains. So I go in a lot. But I've gotten many skeins of yarn from Dollar Tree. And I usually get, it is, oh gosh, can't remember the brand name of it. But they have a new brand now. They have also, they're selling their own brand. I just picked up. This is Crafter Square acrylic yarn. And I had to try it out. Now, the red headband is the Crafter Square. This one, I made this out of that yarn. So it turned out pretty well. But the yarn is not as soft as the ones in there. Oh gosh, I'm forgetting the name of the ones they have in there. But they have all different kinds of yarn now in Dollar Tree. I guess they caught on that it is really good to have, crafting supplies because we have a lot of crafters out here. And especially with the pandemic and people at home, we really need our crafts supplies. So Crafter Square, you might want to try it out and see what you think, this new yarn. They have one Dollar Tree I went in, had so many different types of yarn in there, so many different types. And they had a whole section of it, which was good. Not all Dollar Trees have it. I've gone to several different ones, but one of them had a good supply. And they also had the crochet hooks. They had the knitting needles, and that was a good one. So, but try it out and see what you think. I think it's a little hard. The headband didn't turn out badly. It didn't crochet badly. Was fairly like any other yarn, but it's not as soft as some of the really high quality, high price yarns. But I guess you can make little things like headbands. I don't know how, I haven't worn that headband, but it's not too bad. But the quality, let me see if I can read how much yarnage. And it's a 4-weight yarn. It's a 4-weight yarn, and they don't even say 4-weight, but I'm assuming it is. It's 3.5 ounces. It's acrylic. They recommend J hook, a J hook. So just try it out and see what you think. It wasn't too bad, and I showed you with the headband. The headband, it's not too bad. It seems soft enough. I don't know. I haven't washed it or anything because I haven't used it. But yeah, it's just something to think about. I don't know whether they're switching to that brand exclusively or if they're just giving more choices at Dollar Tree. But in any case, I hope you are enjoying your day. It's a little warm here. I'm in South Florida. We keep our air condition on all year long because it's just that warm. And I'm inside. I haven't really been out today. Sometimes it's really nice and breezy. I'm in West Palm Beach, and it's a beautiful place. I love it. Always something to do here. But I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're appreciating the day that you have. Keep smiling. Keep doing your hobby, whatever. My hobby gives me yarn everywhere. I don't know how it gets on my lips, but I get yarn everywhere. But yeah, so just keep enjoying life because nothing's promised, So we want to have a great time while we're still alive, while we can move and do what we need to do. So let me know in the comments what it is that you're working on and what things do you like to make in January. I'm also trying to come out of my comfort zone a little bit. I'm also working on a year project. I think I mentioned it in another video, a year project. And my project is to make a 2021 blanket. And I started on it. I'm making it. So I'm deciding, I'm a person, I have to do things in a routine. So I've decided to work on it every 21st of the month, all day. That's the only thing I work on. Because I usually don't keep whips. I do one whip at a time. And I finish it and then I go to the next thing. So this one is out of my comfort zone, but I started. This is the January block for my 2021 blanket. So I won't be done with it until December 21st. So that's my plan. And I'm going only thing I'm doing is I'm making sure I have a 4-weight yarn, and then it's a granny square, so it'll be a different color granny square each month probably. So I started working on it, using up my scrap yarn, and I'll work on it 21st every month. So that's my out of comfort zone. So let me know, what are you working on? And don't forget, keep crocheting. Bye-bye. Stay tuned for the next video. I have to try to do some of those tutorials, but I got to figure out how to set my camera. Especially if I could show you how to do some of these cool earrings. They're always, people are always wanting a conversation piece. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.